Welcome back to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Thank you for staying with us. A promise to distribute toys to constituencies via MPs got under the skin of some parliamentarians on Tuesday. Member for Parliament for Castries South East, Guy Joseph, was scoffed at when he announced that the government will be donating toys to various constituencies for Christmas.
Honorable member, I said you will get your toys when the toys get here. Hold me responsible for that. Mr. Speaker, through you, I want to assure members opposite. I want to assure the members opposite. They will get...
Honorable members, we are approaching the time of goodwill and good cheer.
Mr. Speaker, I see the members want to misbehave on the side. The toys are for the children, not for you all.
Opposition MPs say their constituents want jobs, not toys.
The honourable member speaks about toys and distributing toys for Christmas. I want to say to him that the people of Castries South East, they want jobs for Christmas. We will get toys, but the people want jobs. Jobs, Mr. Speaker. That is the most important thing, Mr. Speaker, because there are people throughout the constituency who cannot benefit from all the prosperity that the honourable member says exists in St. Lucia. Where is all that prosperity? Take a walk through the old cemetery. Take a walk through Fuasho, Banan, Monlatok, all across to Marigo. Where is the prosperity? Where is it? And I don't want you to come and share toys with me. I will get toys. I want you to create jobs, Mr. Speaker.
I don't want your toys. If you want to give the people of Vieux Fort toys, there's a Bellevue Primary School. The name of the principal is Mrs. Fontinel. The principal of the Vigier Combined School, she's a new lady, very nice lady. Take the toys to her. The Grace Primary School is Mr. Kuman. Take the toys to Mr. Kuman at the Grace Primary School. The Piero Primary School is Mistress Mooney. Take the toys to her. We have 6 early childhood education centers in Vieux Fort. Take the toys to the administrators of the early childhood education center. Magadi tucha Vieux Fort North. Mam Parlement Castries South East Dijodia, ikai ba my toys. My pavle toys li.
Toy distribution by MPs is the norm at Christmas time, and many reach out to organizations and friends to make those donations possible. Vieux Fort North MP Moses Jabatis lamented that in the past, those on the government side were the ones who received such resources for distribution of toys. Taxi drivers of the William Peter Boulevard say they have no issue with a new initiative implemented by the Castries Mayor Peterson Francis, which will see taxi drivers of the holiday taxi stand stationed in the William Peter Boulevard. The temporary move is set for days when cruise ships are docked in the Castries Harbour and is meant to alleviate traffic congestion in the city.
Members of the Castries Boulevard Taxi Inc., stationed in the William Peter Boulevard, are responding to a temporary order initiated by the Mayor of Castries, Peterson Francis. However, the response is one of positivity and unity. On Tuesday, the 29th of October 2019, it was announced that sections of the William Peter Boulevard, which has been made available to members of the Holiday Taxi Association, will again be reserved for the association's use during the cruise season. The press release stated that effective October 31st, the taxi operators will again be utilizing certain sections of the William Peter Boulevard on cruise ship days from 6 a.m. until 4 p.m. The initiative was introduced earlier in the year to facilitate relocation of the provisions market vendors when the first phase of the Castries Market redevelopment project commenced. In response to this, taxi driver Bartholomew Tisson said there are no ill feelings towards the initiative, as neither one of the groups are affecting the other's operations and routines.
We don't have a problem with the holiday taxi because they're parking in the center and wherever they can park elsewhere. But in our taxi stand here, they don't give us no trouble. Unless we know one and we want to give him a favor if there is a parking spot. And they're not taking our time, they're not taking our customers either. When they park here is for when and they went over La Place Carenage and look for their work, and then they come back with their clients or they drive over and pick them up.
Tissot said overall, there is a decent level of camaraderie shared among both groups. Taxi operator Vincent Frederick echoed Tissot's sentiments and added that the initiative plays a sizable role in reducing the daily traffic in the capital on cruise ship days.
People who are just coming in to park and go elsewhere, they can park away from the boulevard instead of parking areas, because I heard the time they give is from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, anybody that come and park in that area within that time and you're not authorized, it means that you will be charged by the police. So to avoid that, we are asking, because I'm part of holiday as well, we are asking people to, try it, because just on cruise ship days, it's not an everyday thing.
The notice sent out by the Office of the CCC stated that motorists and the general public are encouraged to observe the traffic and directional signs posted for public safety. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
Castries Central MP Sarah Flood-Boulevard says relief is on the way for residents of small communities previously deemed impassable by garbage trucks. The Synergy Clean, Green, Safe program will soon see commissioning of smaller garbage collection vehicles to service these communities, an initiative which Boulevard says has recently received much-needed funding. Jacques Wooding tells us more.
Residents of Pave have long called on authorities to investigate garbage collection issues in their community. Residents say the stench of the garbage is unbearable, especially when it rains. This issue seems to echo through various other small communities which have been deemed impassable by large garbage trucks and have seen the commission of a community bin by Solid Waste Management. Castries Central MP Sarah Flood-Boulevard says that this issue is one of the first which will be addressed under the most recent advancement in the Synergy program, Clean, Green, Safe. Boulevard says that the resources of Solid Waste Management are currently limited, and this restricts their commutes as well as the frequency of collections. She says that Synergy will provide assistance with the commissioning of smaller garbage collection vehicles to service neglected communities.
You will know that we have had some issues with garbage collection, and that has to do with the resources that the Solid Waste Management Authority has, but it also has to do with the bad habits and practices that we sometimes as citizens do. There are proper garbage collection days, sometimes that it is not observed. There are days when it's for bulky waste collection, but that's not observed. What we have been able to do with partnering with the solid waste, and I'm sort of giving you this as an advance information, we have been able to get a grant to procure some garbage trucks, smaller trucks, that perhaps can go in the smaller areas and have a more regular collection.
She underscores that in order for these initiatives to work, the public must support and cooperate with solid waste management.
There are certainly challenges that solid waste has had, and they've been open in admitting that. And their issues have been a lack of resources, the fact that they have had trucks that have been broken down, that the contracts have not been renewed, but that is being sorted out as far as I understand. But even if that is sorted out, the point I'm making is that it has to be where the community works with solid waste, because solid waste will not be able to, even if they had the trucks and resources, to collect garbage every day.
Bobra urges the public to remain vigilant for updates as the program progresses and says that authorities will communicate directly with residents to ensure that they are well informed of their role in ensuring that the program is effective. Bobra hopes that community members will be heavily involved when addressing environmental issues and encourages them to join Synergy. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacques Wooding.
Minister Guy Joseph says relief is on the way for Bel Air residents and drivers, and he also provided an update on a project meant to address the issue of stray animals.
Minister Guy Joseph says that to his knowledge, Millet minibus drivers have resumed service to several areas. The MP assures that progress is being made in Bel Air and relief is on its way for commuters. Joseph invites residents to make use of shuttle services in the meantime. He addressed the media outside Parliament on Tuesday, providing updates on the progression of two major projects currently under his administration, the first of which was on Bel Air roadworks.
As far as I know, the Venus Road has been done, so the buses have resumed services there. The Bel Air Road is scheduled to start this week, so once the Bel Air Road is completed, then I would assume that normal bus service would recommence in that area. But in the interim, we are providing a shuttle bus service for the residents of Bel Air to take them to the main road to be able to access the public transport system.
Speaking in his capacity as Minister for Housing, Joseph says that contrary to speculation, his administration's animal shelter project is still ongoing. He says that a prime location has been identified. Joseph says that several small issues have slowed down the ongoing project.
We are still working on it. We've had an inordinate problem, time lag in getting the fencing out of customs. You would not believe the kind of difficulties that we encounter sometimes just to get basic things done. And these are some of the challenges that we have faced. I can tell you it's over 3 months the fencing is sitting at the customs.
He promised that the administration will continue to provide updates on the progress of projects which are of public interest. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacqueline.
This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more after the break.